What's up, Skippy?
How you doing, sir?
Doing good. Good to see you in here. Making me feel like I'm funny.
The show? I've been in it for a while.
You haven't been in here in a while. But the people are tuning in.
It's your Tuesday.
Well, I'm saying for the show.
Oh, yes, right.
For your cameo.
That's right. That's why I look good right now.
Yeah, you look fresh. It's like you haven't been on camera for a while.
Stars watched last night.
Fresh and so clean.
You watch Stars last night?
Oh yeah. Who we got? We got Tony Gallant's in, Gary Morris is in, Billy Boinger's in, Stockard's in, Cigars and Guns. Adrian, have I told you I love you lately? Okay, good. Good. Every day.
He's tried everything he could to get on camera.
Don't let his wife know.
Hey, if Dave Simpson's watching, hey, Ty's sitting in your seat right now, Simpson. What's up, Yelly? Travis, what's up? All right. This is going to be a good one. I can feel this. Mm. 209. 2 minutes. What's up, man? Dustin Carter's in. Morning, homie. Frank, what's up? Thanks for making it difficult to wake up this morning. That was probably one beer too many.
Another warm day today, right, guys? Another hot
Is it
day.
another hot one?
I'm tired of this hot one. I'm tired of the hot
It's
one.
gonna be good tomorrow, I think, like 92.
Yeah.
That'll be chilly.
Hey, how you feeling about the Big Ten right now? You're not happy, are you?
I don't know. I don't. What's happening with the Big Ten? Fuck, the past 3 years we've just been having scrimmages. They just didn't know they were actually playing games.
The whole town was shut down anyway to go to the game.
Let's hit the. Ready for the theme song? Let it play.
Talk what the truth is. LSU whooped everybody's ass so bad last year, ain't no one want to play this year.
Yeah. 40 seconds.
Hey, you're the one that gets something goes in there.
Gotta find cigar.
Stay out of there.
Slow down a bit. Get a lick and let the blues lay where they are. Cause the blues some days, they won't let go.
That's your own fault. You're the one that did it.
They won't let go. But it's Saturday. We're at the shop today.
20 seconds.
Celebrate.
Get ready. Sit down. Jesus Christ, it's fucking retarded. Hold on. No. Sit up. 10 seconds. Porn music. No, this is love making music.
Blues go up in smoke.
Going live. What? We're live. And we have a theme song. Oh shit. Oh, we gotta keep going. So enjoy this theme song right now. Share it with your friends. Saturday at the Shop is going live. Start tagging people up right now.
Right now.
Because it's Saturday.
And it's at the shop.
And it's Saturday at the Shop. Damn,
That was strong.
This is strong.
Show's over.
Show's over. Yeah. Really setting the mood.
Is the mic on?
Is this thing hot? Hey, on today's show, we have...
Oh, hold on just a second.
Guys, we were standing up 3 seconds before this thing started. Okay.
The perfect cigar for breakfast at Tiffany's.
We're all smoking it.
What is that?
Say, órale, tu chásaro.
What he said. This says new tools to take... What is the fuck? What are you talking
Jesus
about?
Christ, what are you
When
dropping
did
on
you
your head?
write this?
The tools to take you from caveman to connoisseur. Ding.
What
Calling newbies.
Jesus, that is dog shit right there.
So
All
let me
right,
just
well,
go ahead and
why don't we-
apologize for this already.
Why don't we start again?
Brian McGee, good morning. Good morning to everybody.
Hey!
This is Saturday at the Shop.
Remind me to tell you what Brian McGee's going to do for us.
Remind me.
Okay, so he came in yesterday, And you know the Las Calaveras that sold out in 15 minutes?
Yeah, the 2020.
The 2020. So they did a sampler pack.
Okay.
And the sampler pack are the 3
Good morning,
sizes that we were able to sell, right? And there is a number 2 torpedo that they don't sell. So he came in, he said, I have 29 of these packs. How many do you want? I said all of them, and we're going to get them soon, like probably next week,
You're
right?
kidding me.
But it's going to have a cigar in it. So I was thinking maybe we could strip them out, create a box. They'll sell in a minute. But to have that number 2, torpedo,
Get in and do it.
Valcoso.
Oh, it is awesome. What's up, everyone? Kevin is in Frisco Block Boy. That's Memphis there. Jerzik. He's saying all sorts of fancy stuff over here. But that, I think, is going to be first off, that cigar, the Las Calaveras
This
from 2020
year's
was phenomenal. It
phenomenal.
sold well too fast, but
They made very limited supplies.
They made
this year.
very limited supplies. Speaking of limited,
Speaking.
oh, we missed the headline. The cease and desist has desisted. Thank you to Jeremy, who bought the last ones right before I was going to actually steal them and take them to my house.
Yeah. So you
Godspeed, 1213. He has tuned
That
in.
is- that's
from
Ruben.
Saratoga Springs, New York.
That's Ruben. I spoke to him yesterday. He had his Platino Toros delivered to some little old lady about 4 houses down the street. and now he's not a New Yorker, but he adopted the New York theme and went over and started beating on her door saying, "Give me my cigars."
Really?
And apparently there were some blows. I think he won. I
Good.
think.
Punch
And,
that old bitch right in the face. You
punched
don't
her right
take
in the
my
face.
Platinos.
Don't take the cigars.
Right?
You know,
You
one
don't-
day, Rocky, go ahead. But,
Platinos.
Platoro?
I'll punch an old lady.
yeah. So nice
Oh,
job.
I thought
Ruben.
you were going after me.
Oh, it's not over yet. First round's not over.
So, cease and desist are done. They're gone. We have a
It
new
was
cigar
great while they lasted.
that we are. Okay. When are the new house sticks coming in?
Oh,
All right, let's talk. Godspeed. A guy named Godspeed said facts.
That's-
I beat
that's-
her ass for my Patoro.
that is him.
I love that guy.
That
Sean Ratz is in. Good morning, everyone who's joining us on Facebook. This is Saturday at the Shop, our regularly scheduled. I guess it's a podcast. I guess it's a. I don't know what it is. It's just you and I get to sit and smoke a cigar and talk nonsense, and waste everyone's time.
Yeah. It's
So-
there is at least some entertainment value. Mm-hmm.
Tell
We
you what.
entertain the shit out of ourselves. My wife made fun of me yesterday because I was watching the show the day after, and I was laughing, and she said that I was laughing at myself. I was laughing at me whooping on your ass.
You're the funniest guy you know.
I am hilarious.
Isn't that right, Skippy?
That is right.
Give us a quick laugh.
right
That's
there.
why he's here.
Boom.
Welcome back, Skippy. Good to see you again. Holy shit. I'll tell you.
Who else? I mean, we've got cameras all over the place. Who else is getting the pleasure of looking at Chris and Ty and Skippy?
We have Cigars and Guns. We have Tales from the Lounge. We have
ICC
Industrial Cigars.
Instagram. We have
all
we
of
have
us.
the only cigar lounge in the world that our customer that works for free. We taught him how to use the cash register so that he can ring people up while
And
we're
so
doing this show.
While we do nothing,
Yeah.
we're in here. You guys are better without a script. Trust me.
Yeah.
That's good because we almost
Good.
never use a script, except we do have some things we're talking about. Let's not burn the whole script. It's not very long, so we'll just go
Yeah,
into this
that's
when we
pretty
need it.
weak. That's pretty weak.
Just talk about the cigar we're smoking, please.
We have received, it was teased last week, the Principal Angelique. It is the first sweetened Principal cigar. So the cigar at its core is a phenomenal cigar.
Yeah.
Gary's talking about
A
the
Brindle and a
Brindle.
coffee morning.
It's so imagine this, Gary Morris, who's smoking a Brindle. This is a little bit lighter wrapper, Connecticut wrapper, on basically what you could almost call a Brindle blend.
I don't know.
Maybe not quite as much.
It's in the
punch.
wheelhouse.
It's in the same wheelhouse,
Uh-huh.
but you literally take a puff, you lick your lips. The sugar that's on the outside of this coat your palate. And now you've got, as old people know that are out there, coffee with a little saccharin in it.
Nice.
You don't even know what saccharin is.
I've heard it now. That's the fourth time I've heard saccharin this morning.
Why does my phone continue to do
I
this
don't
shit?
know. Instagram, we're going to continue to have a problem with you, so stick with us, or go to our Facebook page, or go to the Cigars and Guns Instagram page to our live feed there.
Yeah.
Because this phone is a pain in the ass. And just so you know, all of you up on Facebook and Cigars and Guns, you'll see our high-tech setup here. You're going to see a lot of phones in the foreground and just a rickety old light up here.
Right.
But we're talking about Angelique. It is an awesome cigar. We have
It
them in
is.
the Lonsdale.
This is Lonsdale, comes 6 in a tin. You'll notice that there's only a couple left in this particular tin. Beautiful tin, Art Deco, in classic principal style.
Rodney Smith in the house,
and if
Oliver in the house.
If I remember right, our crew was instrumental in when he was showing the different posters at our last principal event. We were all kind of voting on a number of the different
Classic tins.
the elements that he should do. So he's got the gray one that has the frothy monkeys in it, and now we've got this tin. So we're starting to see a trend. These are awesome.
And
I'm not a sweet cigar guy,
I am,
but it's real easy to get past that little subtle sweetness and just realize
I think
that this
that's-
is a hell of a cigar.
I don't think you're right with the subtle sweetness. I think it is right there. But the cigar itself is very, very good. And the sweetness itself does not distract you from the actual tobacco. And I think it works well together. A little bit earthy. It's got a little bit to it that balances with that sweetness. It's pretty good. Sam Ventura says, Dave's sweet enough already. Rodney Smith, what's up?
that is
Cigar-
that is purely a sign of a rep sucking up.
Well, you must have known that.
Yeah.
That Casey was in this morning?
Yeah,
Talking
Casey,
with us?
we talked to Casey. He gave you a good report card, by the way, Sam.
Do the tins
So
come with
this-
pocket squares? They do not. Only the full boxes come with pocket squares. That's pretty early to be bringing in that bottle.
Well,
Nice.
they might be cold. You know, because I've heard that whiskey at 10, 20 in the morning is really good when it's 107 degrees outside.
I just saw you come in and bow to the camera, Mega Bang. Yeah. Nice. L'chaim to you as well.
It's my dojo.
This is my. What's up, homie? The bong? Oh, the bong.
The bong.
That's a good
Are
point.
you wearing like a cup on your face? What is that?
It's my bang.
It's pre-used.
That looks like a
All right, again, let's
literally
go
an
ahead and talk-
athletic supporter with a cup in it.
Okay, I never answered the question. When do the house sticks come in? TBD, but they are on the production tables now. And we're also working on house stick 2, which is going to be the same blend as the newest house stick, which it was beautiful.
Yes.
And it's going to come in a very, very unique shape.
Yeah, the only one that's probably ever seen that shape on a shelf was somebody's great-great-grandfather that was wandering the streets of New York in 1900.
It's really going to be a classic. We're working with that with Darren. Those of you who are Principal fans, get ready for a great fall because he's very pessimistic about his own work, his biggest critic. And when he
Yes.
was texting me, I cannot believe what we are producing right now. To me, I just started getting all giddy. I'm all right.
When you mentioned the new limited edition gold,
I don't know how much we can talk.
Okay, I wasn't
So-
going to say anything else other than
Yeah.
the current ones we have wings. They
If
fly
you
out the door.
like, Stockard, how dare you, squirrel? Squirrel. Punch Diablo while I watch. John Grizz Watson, go ahead and give him a good one.
Good day, mate.
Beautiful.
Yeah, that's how he says it.
Where's everybody
In his
tuning
foreign
in
country.
from? We have Saratoga Springs.
Saratoga Springs. It's 73 degrees. I said, hey, why don't you put the cigars in the refrigerator for about an hour to get them acclimated to the temperature? You kind of want to get them to 70 something. He goes, it's 70 degrees here. I'm like, where are you at? we are literally on the surface of the sun this week down in Dallas. It's feel like temperature today is going to be about 110.
Yesterday, the non-feel like temperature was 106, raw numbers.
Suck it.
Suck it.
Mother Nature.
Cigar Hammer Mike is in. What did you think of that Gurkha you smoked yesterday? I saw you posted up about. I'm curious from.
Oh, it must have been a scientific test.
He's a Gurkha guy?
Cigar Mike is?
You know what? He's also an ICC
He was so
fan.
far up here.
Don't
Just one click.
No, we've got a. Okay.
But he could correct himself if he got
Rodney
this.
Smith drops in. Rodney Smith, what's up? Somebody start a watch party, please. Someone Say Whiskey, a group who we adore and really love. Today is the last day for you to shop at Industrial, in the store, online, and post a receipt to Rodney Smith's post. Get a chance for a drawing for the Humidor, cigars, Industrial Glen, and 6 cool samples of our... I'm going to buy shit.
The cigars that he's including, I want them. It's
Can
things
we-
like it's like House. There's some cigars in
Are
there.
we
that you
eligible
want.
for this, Rodney? Because I'll double buy. No problem.
Join Someone Say Whiskey.
Now.
We hardly ever send you in the wrong direction.
Yeah. There were
Yes.
a couple times.
We've never allowed anybody to make a mistake. Speaking of not making a mistake, my wife is watching.
What are you going to do?
Good day, mate.
Nice. So the Angelique is awesome. What else? Yes. So that's a perfect segue.
Okay, so this is a cigar that I'm going to let Brandon talk about. He thought that I wasn't crazy about it, and I just informed him that in the bundle of 20 or 25 that arrived, there are now 3 left because I've been smoking them every day.
So just to give you a little backstory, usually how we do our product curation is everyone has to sit down essentially at the same time and smoke it and really just break it down. I was smoking this at Casa Blend in Mexico, really cool shop, and I just couldn't get enough. It's a white label Habano. Chasero is a company that's out of Mexico,
Like north of
But they're-
Guadalajara in the wine country.
Yeah, but they use really unique tobacco, and I just could not get enough. There's something so unique about it that I just said, guys, we need this in the humidor. We need it in the humidor. And so if there's ever been any sort of executive decision where I've said, we've got to bring this in, and just trust me on it,
Yeah.
this has been the one. And I've felt you the whole way going through because we
I
didn't go through the process.
I just wanna. There are certain cigars I'll get them, and it's kind of like we don't really need another line, even though we've added a couple, and we're glad we've added My Father, and we're glad we've added LFD. We didn't really need another line,
But
but
this-
first of all, they're connected with Edgar Hoyle, Osak, and Casa Torrent, so
Yep.
right there that moves them into the hunt, but. There's one very consistent note in that cigar that I get very prevalent that is kind of been overlooked in the industry, which is a real leathery note. It's hard to describe, but it might be what you were hitting that made it so unique. But this cigar, we have 4 sizes. This is a Bellicoso. There's a small little Lonsdale. There's a couple of small ring gauges and a Robusto. They're all
Price point?
sub $10.
But I'm telling you,
That cigar right there to our members is like 8 and change, and it's at that point, it's
performance
all
is
bets off.
great, but I was astounded, and it was cool to hear you say this morning that you really enjoyed it because I wasn't sure if it was something selfishly that hit my palate very well. I'm kind of in the medium. I like something that's very smooth, very easy to
Yeah.
smoke, and I could smoke multiple. It doesn't sit heavy on my palate, and this just hit in the same way that Principal and Crux really lights up my palate the right way.
Yeah.
This can be a daily for me, no problem. Goes great with coffee.
What I thought was, so when I got the box, or when I got the first bundle, Jim Stanko was here. So I go, hey man, give this a try. I know it's a
Yep.
little bit lighter than what you normally smoke, but give it a try. He came in the next day and bought a bundle of 25.
Before they were even for sale.
Before they were for sale. I had to enter him in the system in order to sell him his
The
stuff.
Chasero is the name. This will be on the floor starting today. Give it a shot, really. I'll snap some photos and put it up for those of you who are watching remote. We'll put that on e-commerce and make a post about
Cigar
it.
Hammer
So-
Mike is saying that the Bandolero gives them a real leathery note. I get a little bit more citrus with that.
And I get a little floral with it.
Right, and so if you like that note, give this cigar a shot. Let's get them up on e-com.
Yep, we'll get those
And,
up for those of you
you guys.
watching.
It's extremely limited. The availability of the cigar. They're not a big volume guys. They're not chasing the big volume. What I find is interesting is half of their tobacco. Some of the tobacco comes from Casa Torrent. but some of their tobacco is actually grown on their land where they also grow grapes for their wine.
Right.
So it's it's got to be extremely fertile and unique. So the cigar is just it's different. It reminds me of that first Osak that we got that was all Mexican, that had that one note. I called it like burnt sugar, like on top of creme brulee.
Oh, right.
That just
right.
I just had never got it in any other cigar. So the fact that this cigar it performs like a $12 to $14 cigar, it's just not.
It's sessionable. It's a great little cigar, and I'm really looking forward to seeing what that does.
Typical principal performance. The cigar, the burn line on this cigar is, you can see, is just perfect.
What's
Holds
everyone
an ash.
smoking this morning? Half of us, actually.
Angelique.
How? I swear to God.
Who has
If-
a house stick?
fucking
One more
Rogers.
guy brings a house
It's
stick in
fucking
here.
Rogers. I swear to God. You know what?
He is a
I bet
classic.
his locker has a hole in it, and he's snagging it through the vault. Is that what's happening in here?
He is.
No, not anymore. Because you've still. Oh man, Rogers has the best. If anyone wants to come in and just whoop
If you're gonna
anybody's
steal
ass
out
in
of a
here,
locker,
yeah, steal
him
out of Rogers.
and Aaron
Aaron
Klaus.
What locker number are you? Go into locker 3. What's the most expensive? Hey, Mickey Vey is in. This is Mike Valenti. He is our copywriter at Go Local. One of the coolest dudes I've ever met. And he is probably tuning in from Canada. He's from somewhere in Canada. So-
Canada. Good day, mate. Hey.
You're welcome.
Hey, we threw the A in there. But
The most expensive cigar we have.
that's our friend that whooped that woman's ass.
Good. So let's
Yes.
answer him.
So the answer to that question is $275 a stick. That is for a 1939 pre-embargo Cuban in a glass tube. It is beautiful. If your horse wins, because he's in the horse racing business, if your horses win, you don't know what to do with all your money. We have a box of pre-embargo Cubans from 1931. The box has never been opened, and it comes in at just a cool $12,500.
Simple.
Yeah.
Simple. And we smoked last week the
0% financing, no money down.
all money down. No, you give us all your money.
Oh, it's
and then
not
we
a
give you
truck.
all the cigars.
It's
Yes.
not a truck, I forgot.
No, it's worth about twice my truck, but
Opus at the moment, Las Calaveras 2020.
that's good. McGee is smoking a 2020 Mule Kick. Why don't you bring some of those on over
Hey,
yonder?
Cigar Hammer Mike, he talked about a Hoya Red. You want to taste a great Hoya? Come in and get some of the Hoya de Nicaragua Celebraciones that are
No more promoting
9
those.
years in the box.
No more promoting those.
Okay, sorry, I blew up. It'll never
They're gonna
happen
be
again.
they're gonna be gone. So Zach Aldez, he's been the one that's been asking about Angelique. I wish you were smoking an Angelique as well.
Hey,
because they're gonna
Zach,
be gone.
guess what we got?
and it's
And
as
guess
good-
what's going to be gone today?
Yeah, it's as good as
Are you going to
think
put
it
these
would
on
be.
the web, or will they have time?
I think we'll have time.
We'll have time.
I think we'll have time. We've
How many
already got
boxes
4
have we
gone.
sold? 4 already. We've sold 4 boxes and we're not open yet.
So that is. We've got a good show going here. Thanks for everyone who's
I wish
joining
I
us.
was watching it.
I know
This
it.
looks like a lot of fun. Somebody wants your Petoro hat. Do we
Who
have
does?
another one? That's our friend.
No, we have no more of these Petoro hats.
That's the best hat in the history of hats.
It is because Dave Wagner was in Switzerland,
Yeah.
and either Pablo or Patrick gave him this and said, "Give this to the Frakes."
How did you get it? I pay the bills.
Well, I received the shipping then, so I might just pull a Mark Rogers and just skim right off the top.
Okay, so Mr. Is that
Oh, cool. Yeah, Jose Jimenez. So,
Jose Jimenez? He likes a Sweet Jane. You'll love this.
Yep, the Sweet Jane is the difference of what you're going to get between the Sweet Jane and what we're smoking is the Sweet Jane is infused all the way through in all depths of the cigar itself. So you'll get sweetness even in the smoke, which sometimes comes off a little oily and heavy on your palate. What you're going to get here is it's only sweet from the label to the cap. So you'll get the sweetness on your lips, but the actual smoke is nice and clean, and it's more of a light but very flavorful
Now that
cigar.
I'm getting to the end, I'm heating it up a little bit, puffing a little bit harder, so I'm firing up the oil in this cigar. It has a cease and desist strength, and it has that peppery note that you get in the new cease and desist.
Yep.
But
This
you're
is
right.
very
The
cease and
the
desist.
sweetness is very, very subtle. After you smoke it right out of the gate, and then it just slowly dissipates.
Yep.
And
Rats.
I'm digging
I'll
this stuff.
save you a couple. Travis Trevino. He's been smoking the OSAC, as he calls it,
Oh,
which is good. OS.
which is they're coming out with the new ball sack one.
the ball sack.
Edgar's coming out with the ball sack.
Yeah.
So,
Okay, so I want to talk about some events that we have on the radar. Get them on your radar. Our member event is September 17th. That's a Great Gatsby event. It's a ticketed. It's sold out. If you don't have tickets now, we'll do another one. But it will be closed to the public. The lounge will be 100% closed unless you're here.
And what is the date of that?
That is September 17th. That's a Thursday.
Right.
Then we have an OSAC event. We're doing a pairing event
Oh.
with Halochos, and he's going to bring tequila. We'll do the whole deal.
Oh.
So that's going to
Can
be
you tap that?
That's going to be early October. So look out for that. I can't remember what that date is, but it's in early October.
That, for those of you guys, that event gets talked about more than anything. To be able to go through what is basically the blending process, to taste wrapper, binder, filler, and then smoke them all together, so you can find out how the blending process works. It's awesome.
Really cool. So there will be 4 different tobaccos. He said Mexican Habanos, Sun-Grown Connecticut, which is cease and desist. Then we'll also have a Sumatra and I think a Maduro wrapper as well. That will be early October. Then we get October 19th is the golf tournament. Be a part of that thing. That will
ICC Hackers Open, and it will be benefiting the Gary Sinise Foundation. Gary Sinise is Lieutenant Dan from Forrest Gump, and he has started a foundation where they build homes for veterans that lose limbs in war. And our own Brandon Byers
Salud.
has received one of these homes.
Salud.
So we want to make sure that we benefit that. And then also a portion of the proceeds will be going to Spay It Forward, Texas.
to kill stray dogs.
To kill stray dogs.
And less stray dogs on the road.
Right.
Then October 31st on Halloween, this will be Haunted Halloween, Frankenstein Manor 4, our 4th one.
But you said Haunted Halloween.
Haunted Hollywood.
Haunted Hollywood.
Haunted
So
Hollywood.
you have to come as a dead Hollywood star.
Or something like that. Friendsgiving is going to be November 12th, and Ugly Sweater is December 12th. There are going to be a couple pop-ups inside of there, but every month, every few weeks, we're going to start having events from here on out. So this week, all of those are going to be posted up. Get at it. Good morning. Who's over here? This is Outdoors Man USA. Howdy.
Howdy.
Well, it was
Just how? Oh, you got to do it in the outdoor voice.
do it in the outdoor voice.
Good day, mate.
Beautiful.
There you go. So,
Are we going to be at the shop later? Yes, we will be at the
Yes.
shop later.
So we have to apologize. The volume level raised.
I bet
18
Elliot's
points,
back there.
and I bet you it's because Elliot walked in the door.
Somebody punch Elliot. right
Punch
in the
Elliot.
head.
Anybody got a firearm? Just take a shot right over his head. Okay, so
Where is
I wonder what our insurance agents would say if we actually fired one in the shop. Okay.
What's up, Elliot?
Hey Wagner, you got a 50 cal?
Let's move to our new segment. I suppose it's 3 weeks in, so it's our new established
It's on
segment.
fire. It's on fire.
It's on fire. What's hot? What's not? Still
What's
haven't figured
hot?
out what the name means.
What's not? All right, what's hot, what's not at ICC? This is the top 10 cigars that sold last week. And I love the fact that Wagner gave us a thumbs up and then it's like cocking the gun. So we're ready to go.
And you asked if he had a 50, which means he probably does.
Well, look who I'm asking.
Why'd you say that so smooth?
Yeah.
He's
No,
got
the
a
dude's,
50.
he probably pulled in with a tank. Tap,
Oh,
tap,
that
tap,
is what
tap,
got it
tap,
shut
tap,
down.
tap, 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 tap.
Okay, go ahead.
You want to tap the Instagram?
Oh, yeah.
What's hot, what's not?
Good morning.
ICC. Number 10, the Tabernacle CT142 Lancero. That's right.
Really? That's top 10?
Lancero, top 10, flying out
Wow.
the door. This one I'm really excited to see because people that know, they know.
Okay.
The Regis Orchard.
Oh, the Selection Orchard. That made top 10.
Made top 10.
If you want a cigar that changes 150% from start to finish, that's the way to do it.
Very complex. This is a cigar that
Good morning, Andrea.
is only available at the Orchard Lounge in the UK. He, the owner, allows the owner of Regis to ship some into the United States every year. There was at one point 4 years where he didn't allow any. This year, 25 boxes of 2 Vitolas. We bought all.
Yep.
So we have the only ones in the United States. It's a if you're tired of Cubans not performing and you're just kind of sick of that, but you kind of like that Cuban flavor, this is dead nuts on a Cuban cigar.
The Regis Black Label is beautiful. Next,
the Byron Honorable.
that's a big cigar. That's a
Huge
4-hour
cigar.
That's
That is
about
4 hours.
It's about $35, but it's also 4 hours. So you're smoking less than $10 cigar an hour.
Phenomenal
And it's
cigar.
all the way through, unbelievable.
So if you do the math, and you're gonna spend the day smoking, you might as well smoke the best cigar for a long, long time.
Yep.
That's my theory. The La Galera, the Lector. Now why, you say? Is that what you
Because-
said?
no, I
Because
didn't.
that's what we smoked on Cigar 101 this week.
Right. Your
And-
phone sucks ass.
I must need a new one. Not another surprise, but there are several in the mix, and a lot of it is because we were able to get some back in, and everybody has been waiting by the front door.
Yep.
Like the dog.
Like the
Atabey Brewhouse is in the top 10, and you're going to start seeing it, something somewhat common here. The Crux Bull and Bear, again.
top 5 again.
Again. Now here's the issue. We have now 3 orders with Crux. We will have more this week. We have some, but please don't fight in the lobby. We'll get you taken care of. This cigar is phenomenal. Principal, money to burn.
They're gone.
They're gone. But when they were here, we sold the shit out.
Yeah, very complex,
Yeah.
beautiful cigars.
And for our friend out in New York, he'll enjoy the fact that his cigar was the number 3 cigar this week, which is the Pitoro Platino. One of the best smoking medium plus cigars. It's beautiful, and in the new Perfecto shape, it is
It's next level.
outstanding.
Yeah, they've done a phenomenal job with it.
This cigar quickly became
Hang on.
our, what?
We have Duendes?
Well, let me finish my story.
Oh, okay.
This cigar, in my top 5 favorite cigars I've ever smoked in the history of me smoking cigars, came in yesterday, put on the shelf at 2, and all of them sold out by 6. The Atabey Duende.
Huh.
That is a torpedo. It's very much like this in size and shape. It is phenomenal. There are 3 boxes that were thrown on a truck yesterday, and we will have more this week.
Okay.
So that's good
Good
news.
morning. Legion Concealment in the house. What's up?
And to wrap the whole thing up, do you think we sell any Atabeys around here? The Atabey Idolos.
Really?
Yes. Phenomenal cigar. Smaller cigar, but
that
it's
cigar,
a great
even
way
though
to. It's fuller than most of
It
the regular
really
Atabey.
is. It's
Yeah.
short. I don't know if it's a 58, but it looks like maybe a 4x58, thick ring gauge. It burns with a little bit of fire on the front, a little bit of, I won't even call it pepper, but it's
Yeah.
alive, and then
Yeah.
and then it turns into what you'd expect of an Atabey.
I think the overall theme that people are going to start seeing is if you're missing the Atabey boat and the Byron boat, jump in. It's crowded, but jump in.
Yep.
It's
So-
it's a do yourself a favor cigar. Last week we talked about the La Bamba from Espinosa as the Double Dog Daria.
Yeah.
And there was a few people that took on the dare.
Yep.
You guys smoked it.
Bunch of
Ron
jag-offs.
had a lot of drool coming out of his mouth.
What'd you think? What'd you think?
No, it was a solid spit.
Fucking liar, man.
He's still stuttering. He can't even finish a sentence. He's still.
Have you
been
smoked
attacked.
it, La Bamba?
It's not an everyday smoke, but I could definitely
You could put it in the rotation?
Oh, yeah.
So if you want an extremely strong cigar, the Espinosa La Bamba. Now, if you want an Espinosa that is just beautiful and creamy, very Cuban-esque in my opinion, we have these back in, which is the Espinosa Blue Label, which is their Habano. You're going to see a few things, and it's really unique. This is, yes. So Cigar Hammer Mike, yes, we do have some of those left. I'll put those up on Ecom for you. This is the Blue Label Habano. Absolutely beautiful cigar. I mean, it is smooth from front to back, a lot of flavor, nothing aggressive. I loved it.
Great cigar. You do a better job of pronouncing this Illusione.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
Go ahead. Garaísta?
That's pretty damn good. Yeah.
Pretty good?
Means mechanic, right?
It means mechanic?
It's from the garage wines.
Why don't you guys do the fucking show?
Fuck.
Jeez.
They're giving him a good shot to hop in here.
He is. I
Jesus
mean, these
Christ.
guys know more than we do. See what we've taught them? We don't even know, and they know. That's how good at teachers are. But the Illusione Garaísta, Gariste, it's in, and it's phenomenal. We also got some of the new Epernes, which are spectacular. Of course, the 1880,
This is
Casa Torrent 1880s are phenomenal. We've loved them. 14-year-old wrapper, everything else.
I smoked that Colorado.
This is the new 1880 Colorado.
Creamy and nice.
Very, very
It's
nice.
really developed. When we first got it in, it was a little bit flat, but that's really come to life, that Colorado specifically.
So, probably our best-selling cigar in units is the Accomplice White Label.
Right.
Why? Because it is a phenomenal value at $7. It is the reason we don't sell Rocky. It's the reason we don't sell Perdomo. It's the
That's
reason
not
we don't
the
sell.
reason.
Well, there's other reasons, but they literally don't have anything at double the price that compares to it.
Right.
So why carry it? I would rather sell you a $7 cigar. This sounds stupid, but sell you a $7 cigar that you're going to really enjoy than sell you a $14 cigar that lets you down.
Right.
So for us, it is passion over profit, and it's proven every day. With this, because the white labels are difficult to get, Darren made some of the Blue Label Connecticut, rolled in 2014.
Right.
So the cigar itself has incredible
That
age
was
on
rolled
it.
in 2014?
2014.
Oh, shit.
So
And
this
now-
cigar is really nice.
If you like the White Label Accomplice, you'll be happy to know that it's the same internal blend. It
Right.
just uses a natural, really deep, darker Connecticut wrapper. So those of you who like the cease and assist, it lives in that wheelhouse. Really tasty, good little Robusto, no nonsense, fun to smoke.
And then we do have some more vintage on the way. We just received some more of the Romeo and Julieta. This is the vintage one. This particular cigar, we have the vintage one and the vintage 4. These are Dominican cigars, but I'm telling you that because of the age, these cigars are 15 years old in the box, and they're under $10, which is crazy.
So crazy.
But this cigar, to me, tastes like the original Cuban Romeos. It is so earthy, and it sits on your palate nice and heavy, even though it's a light wrapper. This cigar and the number 4s are in. We've got some more boxes of the Butera, which
we do?
we have
No.
more boxes coming.
We do not need to talk about those. We
With
don't need
that-
to talk about the Butera or the Celebraciones. I'm
Why?
done
Because you're
promoting
going to
those.
start buying them?
Yeah, I'm done with those because they're about to be done.
Yes,
done.
they are.
In existence done.
They will never. No
So,
one will ever see.
Greg
them.
Baddock, which one do you want me to throw online for you? Make sure that you've got that.
Greg Baddock, he's in Chicago. He sent me a picture of the Butera with a simple caption that says, "What is this?" Because we sent him a sampling of vintage stuff, and I think he quickly got on and ordered a box.
Yeah, that's smart. It is. What we smoke in Crosby's Corner, what are we smoking? We are smoking the Principal Angelique. A beautiful, I feel weird really enjoying a sweet tip cigar as much as I am, but the cigar stands alone. It's really nice with
does.
coffee. This is something that I will smoke often.
It's
Romeo
God, I
Juliet.
hate that I like a sweet cigar.
Yes, we'll put that on for you, Greg.
Because people ask me all the time, which one of the acids do you like? I'm like, I don't know. I really don't know. Well, what's their flavor profile? I don't know. What's the flavor profile of Blue Gatorade?
Blue Gatorade or
Blue.
Windex. I don't know.
Yeah, it's kind of a Windexy finish, clean, but
This
the
is-
fact is the
this is
cigar
really
is
nice.
so good.
It's it. Yeah, I think
that
they've done a
and
good
there's $7 to $8 in the 3 different sizes.
Let's do something here. We've got to bring in a staple part of our shop, of our show, of everything we do since day one, which is Cigars and Guns. Show us your piece, except we can't show any pieces in here because there are too many PC police, and then also we can't show guns because our insurance agent doesn't like it. It's a long name for a segment, but everyone please
It is.
welcome Adrian Barunda of Cigars and Guns. Come on in.
And look at he walks slow like he's winning an award.
I like that.
Let's just
Da-da-da. What's
sit.
up, Adrian?
Guys,
How you doing?
good.
So
you
what's
doing?
happening in the Cigars and Guns world? What do they need to know?
Right now, it's a little bit flat. We haven't had any events because of this thing called COVID, unfortunately. But we'll plan something for maybe early next year. I don't know.
That
Maybe
sounds good.
unless we throw something
We
in.
are going to work on a really exciting accessory set.
Yes.
Yes,
You want to talk a little bit about what we're going to do there?
I don't know much about it yet.
I do.
Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah. Okay. Should we have the Cigars and Guns just imprinted in Boston?
No, it's going to be more better than that.
It's going to be more better than
It's
that?
going to be more better than that. I went
Way
to
more
public
better?
school.
Okay.
My language is good.
So we're going to do an accessory line
We-
with these guys.
Well,
And
yeah, we
Sorry.
could. I mean, we could create a whole line of lighters and cutters and everything, and put Cigars and Guns on it. Easy peasy.
Right.
Done. But we all saw the Havana Traveler last week.
Yeah.
Beautiful leather case, cigar pouches, everything else. We did one custom unit for one of our customers, and we put a holster in it so they could have their concealed carry in it.
Right.
So, in talking with Cyril from Bizarre, we will develop an ICC Bizarre exclusive that will be a holster inside of a Havana Traveler. So
Yeah.
we're going
That's
to
gonna
work
be
out
badass.
how it's going to clip in. We still have to work through some of that. We'll have to experiment with our friends at Brownells to get some different types of holsters.
It'd be cool to get
So-
magnetic Hydex. Is that what it's called? Hydex?
Kydex.
Kydex?
yeah.
That could hop on there.
Yeah, so that's what we're working on. Very, very excited, and of course, Cigars and Guns is going to be very involved in the in helping us make sure that we're putting it,
Quality
setting it in
control.
right,
Yeah.
and all the other stuff. So we have a very willing partner in Brizard, and for somebody that's looking for the ultimate Christmas gift, what do I get? The guy that loves guns, loves liquor, and loves cigars. That's going to be the unit.
Or hookers, because it's probably all going to work well together.
I don't think we can supply hookers, but
Okay, no hookers included in this, but if somebody wants to, because they all need to, if you don't follow Cigars and Guns, where do they need to go?
Yeah, check us out. Major platforms: Facebook, TikTok before it goes away, Instagram, all the major platforms, Twitter. So we're all there.
It is the coolest channel when it comes to, if you just want to get your fix of just getting in, get that manly shit in, let it fire your brain up a little bit. That's where you're at.
if there's really, I mean, there's really only a reason to go to 3 places on the internet: ICC's feed, Someone Say Whiskey's feed, and Cigars and Guns. Everything else you can get rid of.
Yeah.
And then you get your fill of ATF right there.
Oh, Tales of the
ATF.
Lounge. Sorry about
Tales
that.
from the Lounge, well, Smokini, she could
Everybody
be
knew
in on
that.
Oh yeah.
McGee's smoked meat. Oh, he's awesome. He's awesome. So yes, go follow Adrian and look out for some cool shit that we've got cooking.
Yep. Thank you guys.
Pew pew. Pew pew puff puff
Puff,
puff puff
puff.
pew pew. Puff puff pew pew. I like it.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Good show today. A lot of energy.
yeah, I think you
Yeah.
did a good job. You got everything
Why
set
is it?
up.
It's not about me. It's about us and the product that we deliver. Speaking of products that we deliver, why don't you talk about newbies and Cigar 101, and maybe apologize for the way you were this last week.
I thought I did an okay job.
Okay.
Okay.
If you're okay with okay.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
Every Tuesday, we do a Cigars 101 on our private page called Cigars Newbies. That's on Facebook. Go in and join it. It's a great place for information, to ask questions and not be ridiculed, to really learn or
Ask a
teach
pro.
other people.
You're asking a pro.
And you can teach other people as well. But every Tuesday at about 7:30, we do a Cigars 101. We're actually doing the Blind Man Draw Pack, which you can purchase on industrialcigars.co.
Right.
we smoke that together so we can all just sit and smoke the same cigar and talk about it. Last week we did the La Galera. Next week we're going to do the number 2 in that cigar pack, and I'm very excited about it.
Yeah.
It is one of my favorite cigars ever.
And obviously our customers too, because it's very,
gone.
very popular.
Very popular cigar. So go join that and make sure to really invite your friends that may be interested in smoking cigars, that want to learn the basics. And if you want to learn more than the basics, then do it. Tony Gallant will tell you.
Tony just said it's great.
Yeah. Sam Ventura he's got to run. Great show, gents. Thanks for lying. And we hope to see you as well up here soon. I think they're hitting the road this week.
Nice.
So,
Well, we got new cigars. We have Chasero, and we're also very excited to announce that we will be the only dealer in the state of Texas with Jake Wyatt cigars.
Jake Wyatt cigar.
The cigar is I mean, it is a phenomenal cigar. Have you tried some of the samples? Yeah.
Yeah. it gives
Candela. They have a
yeah.
Candela wrapper. That green wrapper that's typically just doesn't have any flavor. Amazing flavor. The cigars are kind of from they have some that are a 3-4 all the way up to that 8-9 range.
I don't
There's
know if
about
they
4
go
lines.
that. I don't know if they go that strong.
I thought that the cigar that I smoked was pretty full.
It's a really unique line, very similar to Chasero, where the flavors are unique. They use a Mexican San Andreas wrapper.
They use a
on
lot
one,
of Habano Rosado.
but they also use
Very sweet.
under the under the Mexican San Andreas wrapper. They use Dominican tobacco, which for me was unique, and it creates a real deep, rich taste.
Really,
But it's
that's
still-
a great way to describe
It's
it.
delicate and nice, and still very clean.
The cigars themselves are beautiful. They're ornate. They used if you guys have bought Roma Craft limited edition cigars where they'll strip around a candela or a different color wrapper, create some effects. Some of the most beautiful cigars in the world are the LFD Unicos, really ornate Salomones that are about $35 a stick. These guys have their limited edition, looks exactly like the Opus BBMF, and they do a barber pole candela.
But
they do some really beautiful stuff.
They
and
look
it's-
good. They taste good.
They taste
Price
good,
point
and they're
is
priced right.
So-
And it's a great cigar. Very, very small production runs. So they really will only have a few dealers in the United States. We're proud that they're going to be added to the site, to the store. And when you see it, you'll be shocked when you see what the prices are, and when you taste it, you'll be really impressed. So we're excited. I think that's about all we're going to
I
need
think
for new
that's-
lines. We have the Oscar stuff coming in
Yep.
with Superfly. I'm really excited about that. We'll have our Gen 2s coming back in. We did get some original 1880s back in the production line.
Yeah, that won't be till December.
That's okay.
Yeah.
We got new house sticks coming. You sent up a video this week that showed proof that our roller was rolling our house stick. So the original
Wait till you see House Stick 2 as well.
house stick 2 is
Lot
going to
of
be.
really cool things coming into this fall. Make sure you're coming in and keeping your eyes on what we're doing, because it's not, I'm telling you, if you're in this area, no, I can say this with confidence, no other lounge is going to be providing the same level of excitement for events, excitement for products, quality for products, and just lines that you can't get anywhere else.
And I will also go out on a limb and say there is not another cigar lounge in the free world that has a group of customers like we do.
Nope. Nope.
That's a God-given fact, and some of them are louder than others, but I don't understand why. They're this far away.
Hey, man. Pat's been back to Ruben. Ruben, what do we have in Lanceros? Here are some Lanceros you need
We
to
got
smoke.
you taken care of, Ruben.
Foundation CT142 Lancero. You need to smoke the. Do we still
Our
have-
Gen 2, when it comes in,
Don't have it.
the Cavaliers will be here shortly.
Yep. Cavalier Lancero. You need to smoke.
Need to smoke that. I understand there's a Crux coming,
Maybe.
maybe.
I don't know if it's a Lancero, but
Ish. But we'll get you covered up.
Yeah.
And by the way, the Atabey, because he smokes good stuff. Atabey
Atabey
Lancero, maybe second, close second to our Gen 2. 1880 Lancero.
Yep.
I don't know.
Yeah, we have a ton.
We
but-
got you covered.
yeah.
We love Lanceros, and we sell a ton of them.
Exactly. So go follow Cigars and Guns, Tales from the Lounge, Distretto Coffee Roasters, Legion Concealment,
Someone say whiskey.
and Cigar Newbies. That's your homework. Adios. We'll see you next week.
We should go out with the song.
Ooh. Oh, this shut down. Yeah. For those of you who guys.
Yeah, for those of you that came in late, we have our own theme song now, produced by a guy that watched the Grammys, Grady Yates.
The Grady Yates.
The Grady Yates. He watched the Grammys.
Got no guitar. Gotta find. Slow down a bit. Get a lit and let the blues lay where they are. Cause the blues some days, they won't let go. They won't let go. But it's Saturday. We're at the shop today. Let's celebrate. Light up an anime. Raise a toast. Watch the blues go up in smoke.
I think there's another stand.
Watch the blues go up in smoke.
This is it. Grady comes in for the encore. This is him.
She's a fine.
Grady wrote this. Come here, Grady. Give it up for Grady Yates. Grady Yates. Woo!